Hello, Debbie here. Um, I had the urge to channel Mazena. I've spent a few days without any internet or distractions. I haven't been outside of my own house or garden. I've spent a lot of time in nature, and I just wanted to see if she's got something to say. I feel she has. I don't know what it would be, but a part of me feels that the signal should be clearer because of the effort, really, that I've put in. Also, usually when I channel, I do so without an image of me. And I think what I've learned in this time of this time where I've spent alone is to actually like don't care what people think. If this is not for everybody, they won't listen till to the end anyway. So if you do listen to the end, this is definitely very much for you. So what I'm going to do is close my eyes, connect to Mazena, and see what it is she's got to say. So bear with me. You might want to close your eyes and take some deep breaths and tune in yourself. Tune into your own inner knowing. I am Mazena, and I am so glad that Debbie decided to try to channel me today. When she said she's going to try, silly really, because I'm always there. I'm always close to her. I will always attend if I am called. So here I am. Here I am. And here you are. And this, as you know, is a very special time. There's a lot going on the earth. A lot of people are having difficulties, and a lot of people are going through turmoil. There's lots of things happening in people's lives. It's difficult to be still. But when you can find the time to be still, it really does help in this situation. Everybody listening to this at this time, whether it is now or later in the future as a replay, there's information here that you need to hear. And this information is that you are a very special, powerful being, that you hold the whole universe in your hands, that you are your universe. You are all that is happening, all that you see, all that you hear. It's you, very much you, but it's difficult to understand. And people talk of the veil thinning or the veil lifting. It's something that's spoken about quite a lot. Some people understand what this means, that there's a veil separating you from the highest version of yourself, from Source itself. And so many await this happening. They wait for something outside of themselves to change, in which case they feel the veil will thin even more. The veil will lift. But it's not to do with things outside of yourself. It is very much to do with you, what you were thinking, what you were talking about, what you were feeling, what you were watching, what you were seeing, what you are participating in. The veil is not something that just comes off by itself. Sometimes it needs a little help. And sometimes the closer we get to that veil lifting, the more we wait. We wait for that solar flash, or we wait for something outside of ourselves to give us permission to see more. But if you want to see more, the way to do that is to go inside, is to take some breaths and go inside of yourself. That's where everything really is happening. It's all happening on the inside. And that veil, you can let it slowly drop. Or slowly get more translucent so that you can see through the veil. Or you can do what you would do with a sticking plaster that needs to be removed. There are different ways to do that. You can peel around the edges slowly, peeling around gently, maybe taking a break, coming back later to see if it's going to move any easier. But the best way to pull off a sticking plaster is just to get one corner and yank it off. And there's so many that are ready now to yank that veil off, not sitting waiting, not waiting for something outside of yourself to remove that veil. Sometimes that veil has actually been removed and you don't even realize it. It was the case with Debbie, to be honest. But the veil starts to lift more and more when you heal yourself, when you claim your own sovereignty. And you claim your own sovereignty quite simply by taking full responsibility for everything outside, everything you see outside that makes you unhappy, everything that you see in the mirror of others. You must take responsibility and stop pointing the finger and just accept that, okay, I did that. I didn't realize it at the time. Okay, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done this. And you can also forgive all the others in your life, no matter what role they've played for you. When you forgive, it's like releasing that veil even more. Forgiveness is very much a key. Taking responsibility is very much a key. Being quiet and listening to your own inner knowing very much is key. Taking time to be alone, to be by yourself is key. And all those things that are key will open that door, will open the veil that is still attached, the veil that is dense. It takes time to understand that everything really is in your control. I know it doesn't seem that way, but it really, truly is. A lot of the situations that happen, you have set up before you even came to this earth to challenge yourself, to give yourself the experience as a part of Source. You are a part of Source, and you have done so to give yourself the experience. And it's difficult to understand that we would do this to ourselves, but we really, really do. And once we understand that we have set up most of the situations in our life, and once we start to forgive the people who played those roles for us, because we've had many people play roles for us throughout our lives, forgive them. You don't have to forgive them to their face. You can just let it go. Just release and let it go. Just say you're forgiven. And take responsibility that you gave them that role to play. It's hard to believe, but it's something that we did before we even came to this earth. Once we do this, it makes that veil so much lighter. So much lighter. Just taking responsibility for all that is happening in your life. And try not to react so much to what is happening in your life. You can just sit back as a witness and see where your buttons are being pressed and examine those and see, what am I going to do about this? Am I going to react? Am I going to go crazy? Am I going to get angry? And there are choices. You've got many choices, what you do. But if you make the right choice, the choice where you sit back and you observe and you watch and you decide what you're going to do before you react, it makes life so much easier. Also, taking time away from all the signals and the noises and the distractions that are out there. That also helps. Time where you can just be still. Just take a breath. Just don't react so quickly. Take responsibility. This is how we loosen the veil, because we'll see that everybody in your life, in a way, is an aspect of you. There is only you. All that is. You are all that is. Not just Source itself. You are a part of Source. You are a spark of Source. Playing this game. Playing this game on Earth. Through the difficult times and the wonderful times and the amazing times. But the difference is, the more you forgive, the more you take responsibility for your own life and what happens in your life, the more you find good times, happy times, more fun times, more relaxing times. Because once you've played out all the experiences that you have, and you let them go knowing that it's something that you arranged for yourself. And then sometimes things come up again and again and again until you act differently or react differently. Notice it in your own life, and you will see. And when you react differently, in a better way, you'll notice that that particular situation won't come up again, because you've dealt with it. You've taken responsibility, and you've reacted differently to how you've reacted in the past. It's these things that loosen the veil, not just a solar flash, not just ET's landing. That's not going to lift the veil. This is something you do yourself. Nobody is coming to save you. You are your own savior. And once we realize that, then everything else outside of ourselves that we see, we realize that we are projecting these things. And when we start to deal with these things, the things that we project are more peaceful, they're more fun, they're more light-hearted. You start to take your life back, your responsibility back, your power back. And once you take your power back by forgiving, by letting go, by seeing beyond what you see on the outside, when you see the beautiful being that you are on the inside, the easier it is for the veil to loosen, to drop. And when enough people get to this state, things start to happen. Things start to happen differently to how they have happened in the past. You feel lighter. You feel brighter. You are the spark of source. All that is, it's you playing this game. And eventually, when you realize this on a deep, deep inner level, your life will become so much easier. All the things that you don't like to see out there will start to disappear. And you will just project the light and the happiness that is inside of you. And life becomes so much lighter and so much brighter. Try it and see. And if you've gotten this far, you know that this was for you. This is for you. You are in control of your life. There is nobody out there trying to hurt you, trying to save you, trying to do anything. There is only you. And the game and the dance of life that you took a hand in dealing. Life becomes so much easier when you realize this. All the good things and all the bad things. And the good things, if you like them, we keep them. And the bad things, if you don't like them, look where that bad thing is in yourself. Think where it is in you. Because you are the one who is reflecting what is inside of you in your outside world. So if you're not happy with your outside world, the only way to change it is to find it in you, fix it and heal it in you, and your life will become the most beautiful, peaceful, amazing life that you can imagine. You will bring heaven to earth. And that is the plan at the moment, to bring heaven to earth and realize that you are in heaven. It's a state of mind. It's not a place. It's a state of mind. And a state of mind that you can achieve as soon as you take full responsibility for everything you see outside of yourself. You are so close. If you've gotten this far in this talk today, you are so close, so close to getting that veil and lifting it once and for all. Thank you for allowing me to speak today. Much love from the Mirror Kingdom. Well, I'm glad that I decided to channel today. I'll listen back to this, and if I think it's worth putting online, I will do. Thank you. Thank you so much.